Welcome to Module 6 of the Intro to Blockchain Maturity Model class. In this module, you'll learn about the BMM assessment process. Before we get started, let's review the learning objectives of this module. By the end of this module, you'll be able to understand the roles and qualifications needed to participate in a BMM assessment, describe the process of conducting a BMM assessment, including the criteria used to evaluate a solution, and explain the procedures for publishing BMM assessment results. Let's dive in and start exploring the world of BMM assessments. The assessment team plays a crucial role in evaluating a blockchain solution's maturity level using the BMM. To ensure that the team is competent and qualified, the GBA has established strict criteria for the key members, which includes the assessment team leader, and domain experts. To be part of the assessment team, members are required to sign a GBA Code of Conduct and comply with the GBA assessment agreements. The assessment team leader, in particular, must have extensive experience with blockchain solutions, have participated in at least 3 BMM assessments, and maintains their credentials by regularly participating in assessments and attending courses. Domain experts may also be included in the assessment team if they meet specific criteria, such as successfully completing the GBA Foundations course and the BMM course, or by approval from the Director of Standards and Certifications and the lead assessor. By having a qualified assessment team, the BMM assessment process can be carried out effectively, providing valuable insights into the maturity level of a blockchain solution and enabling organizations to build trusted and sustainable blockchain solutions. The BMM assessment program is overseen by the GBA, which ensures that the program meets the highest standards of quality assurance. This includes maintaining the BMM assessment requirements, qualifying assessment professionals, and conducting QA audits. The Director of Standards and Certifications works with the CTO and the Director of Communications to publish the assessment results on a public website. If any non-compliance issues arise, the BMM Quality Assurance Committee reviews and takes necessary actions to maintain the quality of assessment activities. The BMM assessment process begins when the Solution Point of Contact, or SPOC, submits an assessment request to the GBA Director of Standards and Certifications. A qualified BMM lead assessor is then assigned to the project and conducts an initial planning call with the SPOC. During this phase, the lead assessor creates a draft assessment plan, including the scope, schedule, information management plan, and confidentiality agreement. Once the plan is approved, the assessment team can proceed with the assessment. Data is collected during the assessment planning and execution for future estimating purposes and to identify lessons learned. The self-assessment phase is the first step in a successful BMM assessment. It is led by the Solution Point of Contact, or SPOC, who is responsible for completing the assessment compliance matrix and assembling the self-assessment documentation package to send to the lead assessor. The SPOC also collects the relevant assessment evidence to ensure completeness and appropriateness of the SADP. The assessment team leader plays a crucial role in ensuring the success of the assessment process by reviewing the self-assessment documentation package for completeness and appropriateness. If any gaps are found between the SADP and the BMM requirements, the assessment team lead coordinates with the SPOC to resolve any issues with the package. The assessment conference is a vital step in assessing a solution's compliance with the BMM. During this phase, the Solution Point of Contact and other stakeholders involved in the assessment gather any missing information and address any gaps in the documentation. The assessment team, Solution Point of Contact, and the relevant stakeholders then come together to discuss the findings of the document review. Each element of the BMM model is discussed, and the requirements are compared with the evidence provided to the assessment team. Once the assessment team has completed the review of each element, the lead assessor delivers the assessment results to the Solution Point of Contact in an assessment results package. The GBA has a customized agreement with each SPOC for publishing the results based on their preferences. Congratulations on reaching Module 6. In this module, we explored the 3 learning objectives of the BMM assessment process. Firstly, we examined the roles and qualifications required to participate in a BMM assessment. Secondly, we looked at the process for conducting a BMM assessment. This includes a detailed step-by-step process that begins with preparing for the assessment and ends with publishing the results. The process involves gathering and analyzing data, conducting interviews, and creating assessment reports. Lastly, we explored the BMM reporting process. This involves a dissemination of assessment results to relevant stakeholders, including the solution provider, the GBA, and the public. In conclusion, Module 6 provides a basic overview of the roles and qualifications required to participate in a BMM assessment. Congratulations on completing Module 6. By now you should have a pretty good understanding of the blockchain maturity model assessment process. After you take the quiz, we'll see you in Module 7.